All right, good evening. Hello and welcome to everyone. Thank you for joining us. This is Monday Night Twitch, Arkham Horror Edition. It's been a while, Daniel.
It really has. And what are we even looking at?
This is brand new, so bear with us
Jeez.
as we figure out the interface. Last time we played was on Octagon. What
Yeah,
did we play? We played through
we played Dunwich
Path to Carcosa.
and Path.
Yeah, we did.
We've done it. I think we did both campaigns and were destroyed and eaten and devoured in all of them. Pretty sure.
Carcosa was the worst. We just could not hit the beat.
Oh, things went kind of from bad to worse to
Yeah.
ultimately horrible.
So we have some people in the chat. Welcome,
Hey, people.
everybody. Feel free to give us pointers or catch out errors and other stuff, because this is our first time using the mod. We've played around with it a bit earlier today, and it's slick.
It's really slick. It's big old kudos and thanks to Dran, who made it. It's incredible.
Yeah.
So if nothing else, hopefully we can show that off, and
hopefully
don't let our inability to use it be a judgment on Dran.
Yeah, we're still figuring out.
Because my gosh, does it seem like just brilliant and intuitive, and it's all here.
Wonderful.
Everything. So someone's doing a lot of work.
All okay, right. So our first question today was, have we ever played this? I have played this campaign. I played it with my wife.
I have not. I've got all the cards and it's all sorted and all ready to go, but I'll be playing it first time on the computer. I have seen the deluxe 3 scenarios, however, in the past, so I have a vague recollection of those.
Okay. Just one moment. Viewers are wondering if we're cutting out. Kevin, are you hearing us loud and clear? I'll wait for that, because we haven't had any cutout issues for a long time.
Really long time.
Yeah. Anyway, so I played through this. I was Daisy, my wife was Preston, and the first 3 scenarios were awful because Preston does not get good until a few experience in. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really like this campaign.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Absolutely. I know I like the story a lot better than I liked Forgotten Age.
Right.
So, yeah.
Oh, see, I really liked Forgotten Age. But
it's okay.
I know it's not a community favorite, so we can hold off on that one for a bit.
It has some really good stuff in it, but yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna be I think we should say right now, Mike, we're gonna be reading a lot this one.
Yeah.
So if we are cutting out,
I think we're okay. Kevin says we're okay.
Okay.
For those of you who are getting a choppy video, this will be on the Twitch channel for a couple weeks, but then we move it to the YouTube channel, which is WanderingTook TV. And I will type that into chat because we're probably cutting out.
Okay. You know, like, it does say, like, in the upper right, I don't know if you see that little crown, Mike?
Yep.
It says, like, ping to player and ping to host and all that stuff?
Yeah.
I'm getting, like, 130 on average.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Right, I feel like that's, I don't know.
That's a little slow.
That's a little slower than we are used to.
Yeah.
So we could always just disconnect and reconnect and that kind of thing on Discord.
I've got 2 people who says we're good.
Okay. Well,
we'll just continue.
Pretend we're good then.
Okay. Well, Daniel, what the heck are we doing?
Well, first, can I acknowledge another thing, Mike?
Oh yeah, sure.
I just remembered. We met each other in real life.
I know what you look like.
I know what you look like. So yeah, that was awesome. We went to Con of the Rings last weekend, and it was an absolute amazing joy and delight to finally meet you, sir.
Oh, it was. It was fantastic. And yeah, met you for some weird coincidence. Your flight arrived the same time as mine and left the same time as mine. So
yep.
That was fun. Got to meet you, got to meet Diala, got to meet everyone else in the community.
Everyone.
Plus more.
Everyone.
Oh man, people there were fantastic.
Yeah. So Well, do you want me to read you a story?
Please do.
Okay, so this is the prologue, scenario 0, which is unusual. Disappearance at the Twilight Estate. Sunday, November 22nd, 1925, Arkham, Massachusetts. Though All Hallows Eve is nearly a month past, a grim melancholy lingers throughout the town. Each morning a thick fog permeates the streets. Nights are beginning to grow longer. And if you ask around town, you'll hear people swear that it's getting darker, too. But despite the gloomy mood, progress continues in the sleepy town of Arkham. The election of Nathaniel Rhodes to the United States Senate has upstanding members of the community feeling optimistic about the town's future. And tonight, at his well-appointed estate in French Hill, a man named Joseph Meiger hosts the Silver Twilight Lodge's Charity Gala, an annual members-only event that will turn deadly for several attendees.
Spoiler alert.
Wow. Okay. So then we got a little setup stuff.
Yes.
Each player must choose one of the following neutral investigators. I chose Gavriella Mizrah.
Woohoo.
Yep. And who did you take?
I took Jerome just to round up the group a little bit.
So we got a guardian and a brain.
A brain, yeah. I heard you say some disparaging things about Seekers over the weekend, by the way. Don't think I forgot
Moi?
about that.
Moi?
We'll talk deck building afterwards, but yeah.
I merely find them the least interesting group to play. That's all.
Alright.
But yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah. Let's do that after.
All right, so we've already built the decks.
Yeah.
And if there are 3 or fewer players in the campaign, in the missing persons section of your campaign log, cross off the profiles of any not chosen investigators. So Penny White and Valentino Rivas
they're basically not here.
Are missing persons.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So I also have another thought. Since I played through this campaign and you haven't, I know pretty much what everything leads to.
I will be the lead investigator.
You will be the lead investigator. That is amazing.
Yep. I will do all the stupid stuff that only a first-time rookie would.
Oh, that time you did cut out.
Oh, did I?
You said that only a first-time rookie would make, right?
Yep.
All right.
So now is the standard intro. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Meiger announces, raising a glass of champagne and a toast. A hush descends in the room until only the crackle of the fireplace and whispers of gossip can be heard. Allow me to welcome you all into my home for this year's charity gala. We have some very upstanding citizens here tonight, and I thank all of you for your hard work and generosity. Cheers and murmurs of agreement fill the room. Many of their guests raise their glasses to Valentino, one of the most esteemed members of the lodge this year, who sits at the guest of honor table, which is nearest to the fireplace. Joseph's assistant, Jerome, blends into the wall behind Joseph, discreetly checking his pocket watch. In another corner of the room, the head housekeeper, Penny, walks from table to table, filling empty glasses and collecting dirty salad plates. Each of you has done great deeds in the name of the Silver Twilight Lodge in our historic city, Joseph continues. Next year, we will continue to shoulder this burden and do what must be done for the sake of progress. Jerome steps forward quietly, interrupting Joseph's speech with the unassuming confidence that comes from years of trusted service. He taps Joseph lightly on his shoulder and shows him the time. I'm afraid I'm already out of time. Thank you all very much for attending, Joseph concludes, bowing. Polite applause rises from the audience, and Joseph walks briskly towards the parlor, followed closely by his assistant. 2 servants collect coats as latecomers trickle into the manor, and Gavriella, Joseph's head of security, watches over the entrance with hard eyes and a clenched jaw. Has Mr. Sanford arrived? Joseph asks curtly, tapping his polished leather shoe on the floor. I'm afraid not, Jerome replies, flipping through the last pages of the estate's guest book. But he should be here any minute, Mr. Meiger. Good. I want there to be no problems whatsoever when he arrives. Am I understood? Joseph calls out to Gavriella. Make sure he's well protected. Gavriella nods, patting the handle of her .45 in her shoulder holster. Joseph turns his attention back to his assistant. And have Penny make sure the main course is kept good and hot while we wait for Mr. Sanford's arrival. Not a single slice is to be served without his presence. Not even for Mr. Rivas, sir? Jerome asks, glancing at Joseph over the rim of his thick glasses. Joseph pauses for a moment, considering. Pour Mr. Rivas another glass of champagne, and I'm sure he will not complain. Also, I'm still waiting on those accounts I asked you about earlier today. Don't forget, Joseph says, clapping his assistant on the shoulder before walking back into the banquet hall. Jerome nods obediently and heads upstairs. Soon after, the dark mist would appear, and nothing would be the same.
Bum, bum, bum,
Oh my goodness. I'm already a little freaked out.
bum.
Good thing these aren't my people.
Get
Right. All right, so I
attached.
have
Get
now,
attached. I dare you.
yeah, now I have two intros to read. Mine first, and then yours.
Well, I'll read
You
mine
ready?
because it says that in the book.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
Each player must proceed to. Yep, you're right. Okay. Well, why don't you go first? Give my voice a little
Oh,
rest.
okay. You carefully flip through the pages of Mr. Miger's ledger, looking for the accounts he inquired about. You've served Mr. Miger faithfully for almost a decade, and he trusts you with sensitive information like this, a point of pride for you. While you are often curious about your employer's business, you have never pried into his personal matters. Not until tonight, anyways. You adjust your glasses and lean forward as you turn to the page regarding Mr. Miger's request. Some of the names on the list you recognize: Rivas, Gensler, Fairmont, Rhodes, Wick. But many are names you've never heard of before, let alone seen affiliated with Mr. Miger's work. Lindquist, Konstantinov, Magro, Atkinson, Lamar. Just how deep do Mr. Miger's connections go? Strange as that may seem, it is the list of names on the page afterward that raises your hackles. While it was clear that the names on the previous page are associates of Mr. Miger's, or at least prominent members of the lodge, you can only assume that this next series of names is of people your employer is targeting. For what? You cannot say. You stand next to Yosef's desk and record the list in your pocket journal carefully, making sure to keep the names in the exact order they appear in Mr. Miger's ledger. You hope that your suspicion is nothing more than the absurd imagination of an overworked secretary. Still, something about all this has you concerned. That and the sudden draft of frigid air that is somehow wafted into the room. Your gaze naturally drifts to the window, at which point you scream out in shock and lose your balance, stumbling backward into Mr. Miger's desk. Pressed up against the office window is a host of screaming faces emerging from the mist, or perhaps composed of it. Their ghostly hands press against the glass, their eyes hollow and empty. Your reading glasses clatter to the ground and shatter under your heel as you scramble to the other side of the office. You don't realize that you dropped your pocket journal in the chaos until it is too late.
Bum, bum, bum. Gavriella. You stand guard as instructed, waiting for Mr. Sanford to appear. By now, the remaining guests have filed into the banquet hall, and you can hear the sounds of merriment and drinking coming from beyond the wooden door behind you. Pay them no mind, remaining vigilant. Years of fighting and discipline have taught you to be ready for anything, even at a harmless banquet like this. Just as you begin to ponder whether your talents are being wasted under Mr. Miger's employ, a dark mist invades the parlor through the front door and the window frames, flooding the room. At first, you believe it to be only the evening fog seeping through the manor's entryway, until you begin to notice that everything the mist touches seems to have decayed as though aged hundreds of years. You step back cautiously, keeping your hand on the grip of your weapon just in case. Never in all your years have you seen anything like this. An unnatural chill spreads through the room and shivers run up your spine. As the ashen mist finishes pouring in, it coalesces into a singular form, a humanoid figure wrapped in shadows. It raises its hand and points at you with a charred, blackened finger. You unholster your firearm and point it at the creature, allowing your training to take cover. "Don't come any closer," you shout. The thing watching you from the entrance is unfazed. Its ethereal form begins to glide toward you, dark mist crawling over the carpet in its wake. "I warned you," you growl, and a thunderous shot echoes through the parlor as you squeeze the trigger. The bullet rips a hole in the figure's head like a rush of air billowing through a column of smoke. The mist stitches itself together and the thing continues to drift your way, reaching out menacingly. Nothing could have prepared you for combat with such an unnatural enemy. Faced with no other option, you turn and flee up the staircase nearby, pausing to squeeze out several more shots at the top. The bullets that make their target simply pass harmlessly through the ghostly figure, striking the door behind it. A few stray shots shatter a column of the staircase's wooden balustrade.
So now we know why your gun only has 2 shots in it.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we've already set up because.
Yep. So I have 10
Right.
cards in my hand, and you
Okay,
have
I've got 7.
you got physical
7 in
training,
my hand.
.45 automatic. Okay, that's good.
And $1.
Oh, I didn't even look at what money I have. I better have money.
Better.
3 resources. Okay.
There you go.
Whoa, hello.
Okay.
Oh.
So, what we've got here now is 7 locations that represent Joseph Miger's manor, and they are all spectral.
Yes.
We have a Spectral Watcher in play in the entry hall. He seems to be a big fella.
Yeah, so he's
Okay.
special. When he's
He
defeated,
is special.
you don't defeat him.
Uh,
Instead, you disengage it and exhaust it, and it doesn't ready. So it's like a super evade.
mhm.
But it's alert and hunts.
Of course it does.
Yeah. There is no escaping fate.
My God.
Okay,
All right.
so you got that in play. I've got an obscuring fog, which means my location has +2 shroud. That's
Okay.
fine. And I have this Victory 1 monster that's aloof and a hunter. And if I trigger the haunted ability, the Nether Mist attacks me. So that's when you fail to investigate your location. All the
Yep.
haunted effects go off.
Yep. So, are there things that we need to talk about rules-wise that might be new to some folks? Haunted appears a lot in this campaign, and you said what it does. Yep.
That's
I believe it's failing any skill test in a haunted area.
Oh, you're right.
Right?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
So the new ability appears in some locations each time an investigator fails a test while investigating. Oh, you're right. While investigating a location.
Okay.
After applying all results, that investigator must resolve all haunted abilities on that location. Some other things will trigger haunting as well.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. So this whole house is haunted right now.
Yeah.
Can we agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, one of my favorite things ever is this little bit in the rulebook called "No Way Out." There is no positive resolution for this scenario. Investigators should strive to last as long as they can and gather as many clues as they can before their inevitable demise. Note that while cards can still be added to the victory display during the scenario, experience and victory points will not be gathered for it. Since these investigators do not have decks, ignore any instructions or effect that would blah blah. Okay?
Yeah.
Good luck. You'll need it.
All right.
Thanks, Matt.
Uh,
Guess how many resolutions there
one?
are. Yeah, no resolution was reached because each investigator was defeated. All right, so I'm ready to go, man.
All right, we just need the agenda and the act. How are we going to do this?
Oh, how are we going to do it? Why don't you go ahead and read agenda? I'll read act.
All right. Agenda 1A. Judgment. There is no escaping fate. Hear the call and be reborn. After doom is placed on any card, each investigator must either take a damage or a horror. 2 damage or 2 horror instead if there's 5 or more doom in play. So there's our clock. When any investigator is defeated, that investigator must advance this agenda, but don't remove any doom when this advances.
I'm sure nothing bad is under it.
Nah, nothing.
Okay. The Disappearance. Act 1A. Something terrible has invaded the home of Joseph Meiger. In the moments that follow, you scramble to survive. Forced. When an investigator is eliminated, place each of that investigator's clues on this act instead of his or her location.
That's
Objective:
good.
discover as many clues you can before you die.
Woohoo!
Yay!
And we're playing on standard difficulty.
Thank God.
Hey, Vardane!
Bardane! Another person that we met.
Yeah.
Wonderful guy. Wonderful guy. All right. Well, I guess we're ready to go, son.
Yeah, we are. Whose turn?
Well, so first off, I'm in the Victorian Hall, so let me tell you a little bit about those, can I?
Yeah.
The warm rays that once illuminated these halls has faded into beams of cold gray moonlight that shine through floating motes of dust, wisps of dark mist. I will now flip that card. So we found that if you move it and then put it back, it works, right? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, if it
Okay.
disappears on you? Yeah.
So, there are no clues here, but there is a haunted effect. And a haunting stillness lingers through the frigid dead halls. The many paintings that adorn the walls have faded and become unrecognizable. The metal statuettes flanking the corners have completely rusted over. That seems impossible to me, but...
Well.
All right. Why don't you go tell us about yours?
I'm in the office. The lone door atop the second-floor staircase has rotted and decayed as though hundreds of years have passed. The once polished oak is now stained and warped. It could collapse at any moment. And here I am. Oh, what the heck happened? Yeah, it's a little bug in the app, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 clues. Haunted. Choose and discard a card from your hand. A thick, oppressive haze fills what was once an impressive office. Cracks fork up and down the wooden paneling of the walls, and the bookshelves surrounding Yosef's desk sag with the weight of rotten, decayed books.
Okay.
All right. I think I'm gonna sit here for a while. I don't know about you.
I have no reason to stay in the halls.
True. I believe
Nor do I have much of a reason to shoot at the Spectral Watcher.
you actually can't get there.
I'm sorry, what?
The entry hall is blocked by a wall of spectral mist. You cannot
Oh,
enter.
there you go again, Mike. Reading
Well, there you
cards.
go. Yeah.
All right, well then, obviously, since I'm paid to protect this man, I should run into his trophy room. Flanking this door are 2 rotting deer heads mounted on the wall. They stare at you with hollow, dead eyes. So my first act is going to be to run there. I'll flip the room. Oh, we got some clues. Rotting animal heads adorn this room's wood-paneled walls. Once a display of power and sovereignty, now macabre displays of death and decay. You cannot help but feel their empty eyes drill through you as you explore the room.
Ooh.
All right. I kind of wandered in a place I could actually maybe even investigate.
Yeah, maybe.
However, I lose a lot of money.
Yeah, if you
Which
fail, you
turns
lose
into
a lot of money.
horror if I fail. And I do not have a lot of horror. I'm actually a 8-4.
8-4.
Yeah. Now, after an enemy attacks you, even if that attack was canceled, I discover a clue at my location.
What?
I know.
Oh, I should read what my guy does.
You should. Why don't you tell us about you?
When an investigator here draws a treachery from the encounter deck, discard cards from your hand with a total of at least 2 book icons to cancel that card's revelation effect once per round. Wow,
Okay. That seems good.
that does seem good.
Well, I almost feel like I should take money. Oh, I also started the game with Fate of All Fools. Do you see that, Mike?
Oh yeah, down there. Oh,
It's a peril revelation thing.
that's great.
So I should do that.
Well, it's
No, I think it just sits there.
yeah, it sits there because you are the first time Fate of
I'm
All
the
Fools
first.
comes out.
Yep.
That person
Awesome.
gets it, and then
Okay.
everyone else just pings him. It's a horrible card.
Love it. Okay, so Mike, I am going to take money.
All right.
And the reason for that is my clue access happens when I kill things. You know what I mean?
So you're hoping for some stuff.
I'm hoping some monsters come out at me.
All right.
And if nothing else, I can pay for physical training.
All right.
And I'm a 3-2-4-1, by the way. I apparently don't run away.
Oh, I run.
You
run
can
and
hustle
I have
a little
book.
bit.
Okay. Well, let's see.
All right. What do you got?
I better investigate this thing, and I'm gonna pitch a whole bunch to do it. I have 4 more cards in hand, so if I pitch Curiosity, that puts me up by 3. I'm gonna go up by 4.
And get an extra clue should it work.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha.
All right.
This is called putting all your eggs in one basket. -3. Hello.
Woof. All right.
So 2 things happen. Wait, did I do that right? I didn't pitch enough.
What do you mean?
I'm at a 6, not a 4. What was I at? I already.
We're at +3, right?
Yeah. 8.
Okay.
I was at 8.
All right. So you win 2 clues.
No, I don't. It's 6.
Why? Oh, the fog.
See, I totally screwed up by forgetting about the fog at the last second.
So pretend you didn't forget about the fog.
You're right. And I'm gonna put this guy back. There we go. We're gonna do this again. Bear with us. Okay. So this puts me up.
So here you are
4.
doing your first action.
Yes, I'm investigating. So curiosity puts me up to a 7. Deduction puts me up to an 8.
Okay.
You know what?
Tell me.
I'm wondering if I should pitch my second curiosity just to get out of this spot.
To get out of the fog?
Get out of the fog.
Yeah, maybe.
Also,
Do it.
why don't I put up my magnifying glass first?
That might be even smarter.
Okay, I'm gonna pitch connect the dots. So I'm a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I'm a 10. 10 to a 6.
Okay.
Minus 1. Okay.
All right.
There.
So
Better?
that was your... Do you have a fast magnifying glass? You do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got 2 clues from that.
Okay.
Then obscuring fog goes away, right?
It does.
All right. Is there a quick discard? There should be a quick discard.
No, why don't I take care of your discards and
Sure.
stuff like that while you're busy doing useful stuff. Okay.
All right. For my next trick, I'm going to use curiosity again. This time I am up by 3. So I'm going to click for another token. Minus 1, so I get another clue.
There you go.
And for my last action, I am pitching $2 for working a hunch to pick up the last one.
Okay, and you'll click and drag all of those to your...
Yes, I will. And actually, that's fast.
Okay.
So I could move if I want, but like hell, I'm going to move.
You don't want to move?
I don't want to be in the Watcher's way.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine.
Says the...
There's no escaping fate.
All right, I'm just going to grab another $1. I think I'm going to need it.
Okay, that puts us to the monster phase. Now, he does not seem to be blocked by this mist.
No, not at all.
So he'll head up. No, I don't want...
Thanks, Bertez. I got there eventually. He's like, you can play magnifying glass. Yeah, I get it.
All right, so I don't want to put it there. I just want to put it right there. All right.
You are its prey.
That's nice, isn't it? Okay. Right? He can go there?
Yeah. Yes,
Sure.
you can.
That's where he goes. Okay. Now it is upkeep. The only upkeep I think we do is draw $1, right?
That would be it.
Okay. I'm suddenly like crazy loaded. Okay.
Wonderful.
So then I'll go up here and I'll click 1 Doom. And then we'll draw on counter cards. I'll go first?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, first I need to put this in threat 1. Okay. All right. Here it comes. Watcher's Grasp. It says, Revelation, heal 3 damage from the Spectral Watcher. Ready it moves, engages, and attacks.
Hey, that exists.
So, all right, ready it moves, engages, attacks as if it were the enemy phase.
Yep.
Throughout the resolution of this effect, the Spectral Watcher gains prey you. All right, so he's going to come hang with me, correct?
That's right.
Okay. So I'll bring him over to my threat area. That's how that works, right?
Yep. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay.
Okay, but now look what I get. After an enemy attacks you, discover a clue at your location.
You just get it.
This is how I learn about the mythos. I get my ass kicked.
Wow. Limit once per
All right,
round.
I also take 1 of each, right?
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
And we missed it. When you
What's
put
that?
Doom on the agenda,
Yep.
We each take a damage or a horror. So I'm taking a horror.
I'll take a damage, obviously.
Yeah.
Obs. Okay. This game's hard.
Yeah. Okay, so my card is...
What? Crypt Chill. That old song and dance?
Yeah, that old song and dance still exists.
Alright.
I am not doing that. You know what? I'm just pitching Barricade and Hyper Awareness, and guess what happens?
What?
Whiffs. It whiffs. I'm using Jerome's ability to pitch
Let me read you
2
again.
book icons and cancel a card's Revelation effect.
Okay.
I can't take damage.
No, I like it. I like it. Alright, so the Spectral Watcher does not have Retaliate. So now it's our turn. I have a monster that I cannot run from.
Yep. Hey, if you let it hit you again, you get another damage. You get another clue. Ha ha ha.
You know, I was actually thinking about that and putting the guard dog down. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Could also delay the inevitable.
You know, maybe that's dumb.
Fastly during your turn, attach to investigate your location.
I'm tossing
damage or hard
Fingerprint Kit instead.
Okay,
It's all good.
so I think I'm going to spend $2 because I really can't take much more horror damage.
Right.
And I'm going to play Delay the Inevitable.
Oh, look at that.
It's at the when the Mythos phase ends. All right, I'll have used it by then. I can probably guarantee.
Probably. And then even though the attack is canceled, you still get the
That's right.
clue. I like that.
But really, what I have to do now is shoot. I think.
Yeah, looks like it.
Because I'm no runner. You know? So I'm going to take a shot with my 45 here. Gives me +1 attack and +1 damage. So that puts me at a 5 attack. Okay. 5 attack. And then I'll spend $1 to give myself a 6 attack. With physical training. Which puts me up 3. Does that seem right?
Yeah.
Let me actually use the bullet. Here we go. Drawing a chaos token. It is a
Oh.
auto-fail. So my first draw of the game.
It's an autofill.
Okay.
Hey, it's a good thing you put Delay the Inevitable out.
Oh my god. All right. I guess I'll use my last bullet.
Yeah, go nuts.
Like, you have no way to help me, right?
Oh, I have Mind Over Matter, but I'm gonna try to clue up as much as possible.
All right. So he's hit for 2. So if I had hit him twice, he would have been defeated.
Yeah.
Because he starts with the damage. That kind of sucked. All right, there's 3 damage. I've done 2 things.
The first thing was fast. Oh, yeah. You have done 2 things. Yeah.
I've taken 2 shots. I'm low on cash. I need that extra ammo.
But if you do anything, he's going to
hit me.
Yeah.
All right, this is tricky. Not gonna lie.
You could just take a standard swing.
I think I might punch him. I'm up 1. That's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, I want to see you punch this ghost.
Here it comes.
Ha!
Ghost punch. All right. Okay.
All right. What is Jerome going to do? Well, Jerome's going to move. For one, I think I'm going to go this way. To the master bedroom. This unmarked door is old and partially rotted, set in a quiet corner of the upstairs hallway. A thick, dark fog seeps beneath the door and wafts around your feet. 2 clues here, hey? and it's a 3. So I think what I'm going to do is just drop 2 resources on a hyper awareness for my third
And
action.
that's you, right?
That's me.
Okay, monster phase. This nether mist just stays there, right? He's not.
No, he hunts.
He's a hunt. Okay, so he'll come down. Okay. I get attacked. I will cancel it with delay the inevitable. And grab that last clue from the room.
I do appreciate how the intro scenario gives you a feel for some of the new cards.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay. That means upkeep, correct?
Oh, yeah, so 1 Doom.
Well, upkeep is $1.
Oh, yeah.
No cards. Okay. Now, I'll head up there and put a Doom on. I'll take another damage.
I'll take another horror.
Okay. Now, bad things. You ready?
All right. Oh, you have to discard that first.
Yep. I will press the button that says discard. So great. All right. My encounter card is a Wraith. When he's defeated by damage, instead of discarding it attached to its location, and he becomes a haunting thing.
Lovely.
So I have another monster with me.
Oh, and he does horror.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Lovely.
Lots of horror.
All right, what have I got here? Trapped spirits. Ah. Says 3 fleetness for each point you fail by. Take a damage. I cannot play Mind Over Matter because I can only play during my turn. So let's see what happens. Ah!
Oh!
Well, I'm still alive.
Oh!
See, that would have been a good one to use my ability on.
Yeah. All right, we're up.
Yeah, we're up.
I'm just punching stuff, like over and over.
Okay, go nuts.
Okay, so my first punch will be on, of course, the Spectral Watcher. All right?
Yeah.
So I am up 1 on him right now. And I'm going to pitch the guard dog to be up 2. How's that sound? It's what it is, right?
Okay.
Hey! Okay. So, instead of being defeated, he's just really sleepy in that location.
Extremely.
Oh, it's E, right? There we go.
And
All right.
you heal all the damage from it.
Yep. It's like it never happened.
Okay, so we need a hotkey for removing that stuff.
Yeah, so this is the kind of things like if people in the chat know, like grouping tokens and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
We'll
All right,
figure it out.
then I am +2 on this Wraith for 2 shots.
All right.
I really can't take a hit from him. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Do I have anything that I can really do? I think I'm just gonna chance it.
Go wild.
Face punch.
Okay, there's one.
All right, since this is Arkham, I'm gonna now fail, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
What? Okay, so he's not defeated. He's haunting that room. You got him?
Yeah, I'll
Or do
bring
you
him up.
need me to take?
I'll bring him up.
All right. So
Lovely.
now my
Well
problem
done.
really is, oh, he's not going to ready, is he?
No,
so I
he
still have
gets
time to get out of there.
Yeah, you have a whole round.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Okay.
I have 2 resources, eh?
Here you are in the bedroom. By the way, you did not read the flavor text.
Oh, I read half of it. Tendrils of black mist have invaded every corner of this room from the open balcony doorway, causing the furniture to decay and collapse. Every piece of wood and glass is shattered and warped. Nothing is untouched.
Da-na-na.
Man, look at all the victory points I'm getting.
Yeah, I can't wait to spend this experience.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
I have $2, and I think I'm going to spend them all on hyper awareness. So,
Okay.
I'm going to be up by 2.
Okay. Good luck, my friend.
So, ha!
What was it? I didn't see it.
It's a skull.
Which is -3?
What's the bad news?
I think it's -3.
Oh yeah, so that's a haunted.
Okay, what's
Place
the
one of
haunted
your
effect here?
clues. Place one of your clues there.
Oh, boo.
Well, I'm gonna spend the other money to try to get that back. I got my clue back.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That was just 2, right?
I don't know, is hyper awareness fast?
Yeah.
Okay, then that was 2.
Then I have one more. You know what?
Tell me.
I'm moving. I'm just gonna sit there losing my clues. A shattered glass door leads onto the balcony outside the estate's master bedroom.
Wow.
Haunted. Each of your cards with health takes 1 direct damage. This is a much better place to be.
This seems nice. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Enemy phase.
The hunter will move towards me, I imagine, as I am closest.
Oh yeah, but he's aloof.
He's aloof. There he is. Okay.
Watcher does not ready.
Not ready. Wraith just sits there, being all wraithy.
Yep.
And upkeep, right?
Upkeep.
Take $1. Okay. I'll put the Doom on.
All right, so I'm gonna go more mental.
I'm going more physical. I'm half dead.
So how much Doom do we have up here? 3?
3.
And it's when there's 5 or more Doom in play, we each take 2 instead.
Yep.
All right. Well, grab your encounter card.
I don't think it's time for first aid yet, but we'll see. All right. I drew Crypt Chill.
Oh, that one I think you'll be all right. Because if,
Will 4.
if you fail, you have a gun. Without
Yeah, but I can
bullets in it.
reload that gun.
Oh.
If I fail, I'll be getting rid of physical training. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Will, I'm just going. Yeah.
What?
Goodbye, physical training. What?
All right. Well, I was shocked.
Okay.
Oh, what have I got? Oh.
No.
No, he gains pray me.
I still think he engages me.
Yes, he does. He does.
Can you do your superpower to get rid of that card?
Nope, because I don't have any superpower left. I've only got 1 card in my hand.
Thanks. Okay. Not gonna lie, it changes some things. All right.
So you get smacked.
Not yet. Only during the monster phase.
No, it's as if it's the monster phase.
Oh, and it hits. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right. Well, that. Oh. All right.
Yeah.
I have no way to run away.
I think you might just be punching things.
Actually,
You could dodge.
I'm actually going to move into the next room and dodge the next attack. Because I get clues when I attack.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so I'll go run into the billiards hall. From outside this room, you can hear the creaking of old wood and patter of soft footsteps along the ground. Oh, good. All right. The game room's warmth and laughter have been replaced with a sense of quiet dread. Tendrils of black mist slither from underneath the collapsed billiard table, twisting and swaying along the floor in a formless dance. Okay? So I take a hit the second I move, yeah?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I will dodge that for $1.
Awesome.
And I'll grab a clue.
That happens before you move.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is this true?
I believe the attack happens before you do the action.
Okay, so I just dodge that just to stay alive one more turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is,
You still have delayed the
nice.
inevitable.
To play it gets me hit.
Oh, you're right.
Well, that's not true. It's fast.
Oh. Oh, but you don't have the resources
I don't have the money.
yet. But next turn you
Yet.
will. So you could potentially get 2 more clues out of this.
Okay, I'm going to just throw punches.
All right.
And I'm not even going to do anything other than just mano a mano with this cat. +1. Look at that. I've seen this guy before. Punch his face again, if he has a face. There it is.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a little charged up right now, man.
I see
You
that.
All right.
You can't use her after this, right?
I'm going to somehow resurrect her and use her.
Okay, I am going
That is me.
to spend a resource
Okay.
on hyper awareness. So I am now a 5 on a 1.
Okay. Did you get it?
I got it.
Okay, I'll just bring the clues kind of closer to you.
Thank you. And I will investigate 4 on 1. Raw. -2.
What'd
Got
you
it.
get? Okay. There you go.
So,
Can you grab them?
Yeah, I got them.
Is there a way to like drag a thing around them and grab them both?
Yep.
Okay. Same idea. Just make a box around them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you still got another action.
I still have another action.
Get back to the bedroom, dude.
Oh, wait, I don't want to. I don't want to make the haunted effect on that go off, but okay.
Well, I understand, but we have a job to do.
How many clues do we have? We have quite a few. 6, 7, 8. 8's good, right?
I think we're okay, actually. Weirdly.
I have no idea how many clues you should get out of this.
All right. Well, it is the monster phase. I am attacked. I take 1 and 1, right?
Yep, and I'm bringing you a clue.
Thanks, man.
What a great
one more attack and it's curtains for me. All right. Then it is take $1. Then it is doom up. We're at 4.
All right.
I'm at 7 damage and 3 psycho. How you doing over there?
I'm still alive. Anything that direct damages me will hurt.
Okay. All right. Well, do I get the clue before I die? Yeah, this should work.
Well,
All right.
you have to delay the inevitable.
First off, we have to survive our card.
Oh, yeah. We have to do that, don't we?
Mine is Whispers in the Dark. Put Whispers in the Dark into the play next to the agenda deck. Each location gains haunted. Take 1 horror.
Oh, just put that in your thread area.
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm going to put it where it says. You go ahead.
I never look up there. All right. What have I got here? Terror in the Night. Test for will. If you fail, put this into play next to the agenda deck. If you fail by 3 or more, Terror in the Night gains Surge. Oh.
Yeah.
There are 3 copies of Terror in the Night next to the agenda deck. Discard them, and each investigator takes 3 horror. I love that. Okay, so if this is any worse than a -1, this surges. Hey!
How about a -3?
All right, so that surges. Obscuring Fog.
Well, that's okay. You know what? We got kind of lucky with these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, my turn. I will drop my last $2 to prepare for the inevitable. Because you realize it's the inevitable, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you know what I'm doing now? Face punching.
You do it.
Or do I load my gun
Um.
and shoot him? Oh, I can't load my gun. I have no money.
Oh,
I like the idea though.
you don't get the clue
Why?
because it's a limit once per round.
I haven't done it yet this round.
Mythos phase. Did you get a clue during the Mythos phase? No,
No.
that was last
He punched
time.
he
That was
punched me
last
in the
time.
in the monster phase.
Right. So we are good. Okay.
Yeah, we're fine. All
Good.
right. So I'm just gonna keep punching it in the face +1.
All right.
I have no cards with fight icons, so
I do like the idea of the extra ammunition though.
yeah, I just don't have $2.
Oh,
She starts with $1. All
wow. That's
right.
harsh.
Face punch number 1. Miss. Face punch number 2. Hit. Why she doesn't have vicious blow, I don't understand. Face punch number 3. Miss. Okay. A respectable 7 damage on this guy this game,
That's pretty good.
right? Like, I
Yeah.
feel all right. That is me done.
Um.
I mean, do you have any fast clue cards? You used yours already,
All
right?
I have is a mind over matter.
Do you want to come and die with me?
I think I will actually. So there's not really anything else to do here. We 1, 2, 3.
Gavriella, look out! Thunk. All right. It is the monster phase. I will discard.
Oh,
Delay
Nether
the
Mist is
inevitable.
now on you.
I got a who?
Nether Mist.
What does that even mean? Oh, that's fine. He's aloof, right?
Yeah.
So I will grab that last clue. Okay.
All right.
And upkeep. I'll take my $1. God damn it. Then we have 5 Doom, which is enough to send me over the edge.
I think I'll just join you.
Okay.
I'll put it under my physical.
All right. So
Because
then,
it's nothing worth sticking around for. I'm never gonna get those clues.
well, hold on. When any investigator is defeated, that investigator must advance this agenda. So I'm defeated first, right?
Right.
Did not remove any. All right. So I'll flip it, right? Ready?
Yep.
Okay. It reads. In the missing persons section of your campaign log next to your character's profile, make a record of that character's fate as follows, then flip. If you're defeated by the Spectral Watcher's attack, I was not. I guess it was, I was pulled into the spectral realm.
That's right.
Okay.
So then
As
I
were
was.
you, correct?
Yeah, I was. Now let me think. I don't think I could have made it to 7. I would have had to put 2 on sanity, and then next turn I would have gone.
Okay. Is there ancient evils in here that it might have? Probably not, right? That'd be mean.
There are ways. I think there's a haunted. I thought there was a haunted or
Okay.
something that would put doom on something.
Okay. When investigators limited, place each set clues in the act. So I put 4 on it.
And I put 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, we did great.
Well, you can stack tokens.
All right. Well, let me read you a resolution.
Sure.
Mr. Sanford, thank you so much for coming. I know you're a busy man. Your presence at tonight's meeting is very much appreciated. Joseph shakes Carl Sanford's hand firmly as he speaks. Sanford merely nods. I know you've only just arrived, but I have some private matters to discuss with you, if that's all right. Joseph continues, his narrow eyes shifting back and forth between the men flanking Mr. Sanford. Very well. The elderly man nods to his two enforcers, who step aside to give him privacy. He cradles his hands behind his back, his stature impressive for his age. His discerning eyes fall on Joseph. What is the matter? Joseph leans closer. It's here, sir. It's here in this very house. There's a quiet pause between the two men. Hanford smiles. Wow. No experience is earned. In your campaign log, record that X pieces of evidence were left behind. X is the total on 1A. So that's 10.
Nice. Nicely done.
I think we did well.
I think so.
Return each of the player's cards using the scenario to the collection. Each player chooses an investigator from the standard pool and then goes to the witching hour. All right.
Okay.
Well,
so that's a wrap for this scenario. Do you want to chat about investigators?
I totally do, Mike.
All right. So, you hating on the Seekers, hey?
Okay, so let me clarify. I just find that their card pool is the least interesting.
My, oh my.
And playing them seems to have the fewest decision points. Now remember, I've never had more fun than the one time I played Calvin Wright. So I'm that kind of person. Like, I understand.
All right.
But yeah, I just really enjoy like perilous thinking. And I don't see a lot of that in Seeker. And partly it's too, it's like 92% of their cards are the insight trait.
So you can play
I don't
them
know,
different. There's enough in the card pool now you can play them different. I played Daisy recently with no Christopher Milan and no higher ed.
I believe it is Millen Christopher, but okay.
And that was fun. It was basically use Mr. Rook to get all your weaknesses out and dig for stuff, and I scroll secrets, set it up, and it was a lot of fun.
No, that's cool. I mean, partly I don't know. It's just not my playstyle, though I really like Ursula.
Ah.
You know, I like what she does.
Well,
I think you know what happened? You know what happened, I think, Mike? Is Rex came out and he was so awful overpowered that it's just like, meh.
If you want to see viewers, if you want to see Rex not be overpowered, watch one of our earlier videos.
Yeah. Turns out he can lose.
I just didn't want to use Fire Axe, and I really should have.
Yeah. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Entertain the guests.
Yeah, okay. So I have no idea who I want to play. I normally bend towards Seekers. I also like Guardians and I'm partial to Rogues. The Mystics usually scare the bejesus out of me. But the last one I played was Akachi. And I had a lot of fun playing Akachi. I built a toolboxy deck with her, and that was a lot of fun. Doesn't get a whole lot from the Circle Undone cycle, because all those spells don't give charges. They boost every other mystic besides her, so I don't know if I want to pull her out just yet. Because I really like what they've done for the other classes. Survivor is the one I play the least, although Patrice has me curious. So that's an option. Welcome back.
All right. What did you decide?
I was just explaining the order of preference for my investigators. What are you thinking?
Well, yeah.
Because I could go Guardian or Rogue. I could try Patrice.
Oh.
But that would be weird. That would be totally out of my comfort zone.
Really?
I don't play Survivors. I only play Survivors with you. Remember when I played York?
Right.
And
see, I like
totally
Survivors,
insane?
and I like Survivors, and I like Mystics, and I like Rogues.
So yours is exactly flipped from my ranking.
Yeah. Like, I don't mind Guardians. I just don't really play them.
You like staring down the barrel of a gun.
I mean, I love Father Mateo, but I've played him in another campaign. What do you think? I don't know. Like, I would never play Min. Like,
Oh, Min's fun.
yeah, I mean, I'll never play Ashcan Pete.
Yeah, he's hard. He's much harder than he looks.
No, but he's all about a dog, and
he is
yeah.
exactly mediocre at everything.
Yeah. I do like Wendy. Oh God, I don't know. What have we played so far? So in our lives together, we played Rex and Skids.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it was Yorick and
Safina.
Akachi. Safina, that's right.
Well,
Okay.
it started out as Roland Wendy, but they didn't make it out of the asylum.
They didn't make it. I think that I want to be. I don't know. I do like me some Finn. You decide. I don't. I can't decide. I'm freaking out.
If you go Finn or Wendy, I'll go Mark.
Right. How about I go Preston Fairmont? No, I'm totally kidding.
Not
I do
even
like
funny.
Diana Stanley.
Not even funny.
I like Marie Lambeau.
Oh, Marie, I don't know how I'm gonna play her.
Are you playing her in something else right now?
No, I was just telling the audience when you left that
Oh.
how they scare me. And Akachi doesn't scare me because Akachi can play without any of those risk-reward cards. And Marie's all about that.
Yeah. And her weakness, Baron Samedi, is just...
That's got to be the worst in the game. It's like top 3 for sure.
He's really unpleasant. I don't even understand Luke Robinson, so I won't do that to you.
Ha.
Mandy, I don't know. All right, what did you say you're gonna do, Mark?
Yeah, because you were saying Finn or Wendy, so I'm like, well, Mark might be a good.
All right.
If I build Mark to be a little more flexible,
are people
he'll
in the
have
chat?
6 guns rather than 4.
Are people in the chat wanting anything in particular?
Not particularly. Altar of Pan.
Okay.
Oh, that was probably earlier. York, a Gravedigger. Yeah, I played York a while back. York was all right.
I thought you had fun.
I did. He just he capped that. He topped out. He topped out, and that was a bit of an issue.
Right. If I play Wendy, we're gonna have an issue with clues.
Oh, she doesn't investy?
I mean, she's all right, but she's 3 book, and I guess you could build her to be bookie. Jenny Barnes? I've never played her, I don't think.
You never played Jenny? Oh, my Dark Horse Jenny build was one of my favorites.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You wanna alright, but you've already done that, right?
Yeah.
Who have you never seen played?
A lot of them.
Okay.
I've never seen Mateo. I've never seen. Oh, let me just scroll to the side here where we have a list of all the
to the side is where
investigators.
I'm looking right now, yeah.
Okay, I've actually never seen Silas. I've never seen Norman. I've tried, but Norman's tough for 2 players.
Norman I'm doing in a 2-player campaign right now.
Okay.
It's tough.
I haven't played any of the new ones.
Nope, me neither.
Ooh, Tony Morgan might be fun.
Silas.
I might
reveal a chaos token during a skill test you're performing. Turn a skill you committed to this test to your hand. Alright, so he just keeps recycling all of his skills.
Yeah.
That's cool, but it doesn't seem like he does anything. Other than kick butt, right?
He can take a beating.
You can take a beating, go the way of violence.
I've never seen Carolyn Fern played, or Diana Stanley, or Marie Lambeau.
We were scared of Marie Lambeau, right? Which is the exact reason to take her, right?
I mean, you can play her. I'm scared to death of her. Lola, I have never gotten to work.
No, I don't want to try Lola.
I've seen, I think, all the other ones. Yeah.
You know what, Mike? As she would say, Je m'appelle Marie Lambeau. All right. I'm going to do it.
All right. So let me just flip to see what she does. 5 other level 0 Seeker and or Survivor cards. Okay. So
She's fun.
okay, so she's bookish.
Oh yeah, she reads really well.
Dang.
You want to go, Mark?
It's gonna be Mark or Tony. Now that I'm looking at Tony, I'm like, that's what's Mark's will? Oh, he's way up here. 3 willpower, 2 book, 5 fists, 3 fleetness.
His stats are like crazy good.
They are really good.
They add up to more numbers than other people.
Oh yeah.
13. Usually it's 12, right?
Wow. Yeah.
No, everyone's 13. I think 13 is normal. Oh, Min is 12.
Yeah. Kachi.
Safina's 12.
York
Kachi's
is 12.
13.
Well.
I mean, Kachi's so fun too. But I've played her before. Yeah, I'm going to try Marie Lambeau if that's all right.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
And who knows? I might even use one of these starter decks.
There's starter decks here?
In the treasure chest below each thing. It says
No way. That's got to be just
three-
starting cards. It must be.
3 starter decks, 3 starter deck and cards. What does that mean?
That means there's 3 things inside of it, and that's your starting stuff.
Lame. Okay. I was excited for him to like, here's 3 ideas. All right. So I'll build Marie Lambeau.
All right, I'm gonna think about it because Tony is really tempting me.
Well, I think you should make your commitment before we leave tonight.
Oh, okay. What can you do? Let's see.
Does anyone have a say so?
I choose a secondary class. It could be Guardian, Seeker, or Survivor. You know I'm gonna choose Seeker if I do that.
Yeah.
Oh, events and or skills. I don't get assets.
Yeah, you're right. Like it's
Oh.
right. It's not quite as awesome as you think. And he plays the whole bounty mechanic. Like, do you know that and stuff?
Yeah, he's
So
got
that'd be
bounty
fun. I mean, I
contract.
think he's got a lot to think about. It'll be fun to play him, I think.
Guess it comes down to which skills I want to use. Actually, Guardians have a really good skill pool. Really good.
Yeah, end events.
But Seekers make sure he gets both his guns out. Whereas Mark is tactic. Are there any non-Guardian tactics out there?
I think there are a handful.
Okay. Well, see, I know this campaign. I know what's going to happen when I have 2 willpower. So I am going to be packing 2 copies of You Handle This.
Oh, great.
That's okay. You can use your Blood Pact, and it'll boost you and...
Right.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm bringing 3 copies of Baron Samedi. That'll show you.
Oh, yeah. How do rogues boost their will? Or do they?
You handle this one. They drink, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They drink some Tennessee sour mash.
That does it. I'm Tony Morgan.
They smoke a pipe. I guess they have only ways of healing it once they've already freaked out.
Yeah.
That's more of that, right?
Okay, so I'll be Tony Morgan. I could use events. That's rough, because Guardians have some sweet stuff. Seeker also has logical reasoning. And that's really good when you have terrors.
Yeah, I think the most fun for me with Lambeau is going to be figuring out what Secret Survivor stuff to put in.
Yeah. Okay, so we're setting this in stone. I'm gonna write it down in the chat.
We're doing it. Tony Morgan
Me
and Marie
Tony.
Laveau. Hold on, like Marie Laveau should be good thematically for this, right? I mean, she's into all that black magic and stuff.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, what's she? 6 and 8. I'm a 9 and a 5. Oh boy. Yeah. Yep. I think I'll have to go Seeker. Well,
Well,
we have some stuff to think about.
yeah. It's I think you and I are savvy enough that we'll be pretty quick about getting Tabletop Simulator. We'll be able to use it well very soon.
Yeah, I think so. And thank you everyone for watching. I will post in the channel next time we do this. I'm also on Twitter at WanderingTook, and the channels, I don't post that much, but when I do, it's usually when Monday Night Twitch is coming up. Just to give you a heads up as to whether doing this or Lord of the Rings or whatever else we may be doing. Any parting thoughts, Daniel?
No, other than I'm really excited to get back to Arkham.
Yeah, me too.
It's been a long time. It's a game I very much enjoy. So yeah. And I like that one of our things that we do, and we've said this before in other Arkham campaigns, we are, and in Lord of the Rings too, we're very committed to flavor text, and I always think that's the right thing.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna play the game, you gotta experience the game.
Got it. That's it was a funny thing, like playing Lord of the Rings live at Con was just like nobody ever reads a card.
Yeah.
Anymore, it's like, oh yeah, this. Like, well, give me some story, man.
Yeah.
But that's the nerdy English teacher in me, I suppose. So, but I definitely want to read all the text here because this is my first time going through it.
Love it. Love it.
And I'll tell you a funny story now that we've done this. During the playtesting playthrough of this, I flipped the act deck.
Oh. Do you want to flip the act?
Again.
You sure? Okay.
Nope.
Okay, you're lead investigator, so I'm letting you make the choices.
No, I did that. I was like, oh, whoops. Yeah, so just, always read the cards. That's all I'm going to say. Read the cards and do what the cards tell you to do.
All right. Well, if you enjoyed this, please support Fantasy Flight Games. Go out and buy their product. I own everything.
Absolutely. Me too.
Love it to pieces. Pleasure to see you again, Daniel.
Pleasure again.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.